Hello YouTube, it's 5 degrees outside. They're talking New Year's Eve down to 23 below zero. We got a load of wood coming today. We've got only about 4 inches of snow, 3 to 4 inches of snow, if you can kind of tell where I bladed it. We get a little shot of the icicles there. That mellowed off before it got real cold. So you can see what that looks like. Okay, we're where it's warm. We had this stove just a crank in there. And yes, that is pretty accurate. It's over 80 degrees over there. Over by my desk, it's probably only about 65 though. But we're thinking about making another club today. We saw that crack part off. This is mulberry. Mulberry turns dark on the end after it's been cut a while, but it is yellow inside. So that's one thing we're going to do. So stay tuned. We're going to do this different without a saw. We're just going to use our knife. You know, we used to saw that line. We're just going to chop in there with a knife to make that line. So we're going to get sawed. We'll get all set up here and we'll show you how we do it. Okay, sorry about the glare. We don't get paid to show anything. Portland saw, we got this Harbor Freight double edge, has a fine and a coarse edge. The only reason we're going to use the saw is to cut the bad part off. Then we're going to do the rest with just the knife and the hatchet there. So, cut your double, and some of the high dollar ones you can adjust the pivot on this, which I thought you could when I first seen it in the online until I got in the store. But I bought it anyway, but gotta be careful, they're flimsy. So I always try to saw when I'm going down. If you saw stand up like a regular saw, you're probably going to bend the blade. So I'm up here in the vise. I'm starting to wear down. There you go. I want to do that live on camera. Okay, stay tuned. We'll go to the next step. Okay, we'll kind of get rid of the glare this way. What we want to make is, we want the handle to be narrow all the way up. So we only want that much to pound with. Okay, so we want to make this all smaller. We want to put a lot of weight up here, so it's not going to be too big of a baton there. So what we'll do is we'll take our knife. We'll just show you probably a couple times. We're just going to tap with our knife with another wooden baton there and make a little cut mark, and then we'll start cutting in there. So stay tuned, we'll get that done. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to go along here. I made this just for use for my wood chisels, put a lot of time into it. We're just going to go along here with the knife and tap in there a ways if it doesn't fall out of the vise. So you get the idea. We'll probably take it out of the vise, lay it upon the bench, do it. So we're just going to go along and just tap our little notch in there. And then so we can start whacking down on the, like this way and that way. We'll probably start this way. Okay, to kind of go away from it. So let's get that done. We'll bring you back when we start pounding with the knife. So we only use a saw to get rid of that bad part. If you use out in the middle of nowhere, you find a stick this long or chopped it or whatever, but we want to chisel by hand instead of using a saw blade, just for something different. So hang in there. We'll get this figured out how to do this. We've never made one exactly this way, so it's like the first time. Okay, we got you down here. It's a little easier. I got a little, it's actually a styrofoam block. I showed it one time. It's about a foot high or so. It's used in concrete for me. It's solid. It's not hollow styrofoam block. It's got cardboard and everything over it. Said you can use another stick to do that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is get the tape off this thing. Is we're going to try to go like, see if I can get it on camera. We're going to try to come in here like this. And then keep our notch. I said, don't go like that and cut yourself. Kind of like that. We can always layer, we can always put the knife there and keep whacking on it. So we'll start doing that. So we're not bored with seeing all that. So we're going to taper this whole handle. We don't care if this takes a while. Said I need to make my knots a little bit tighter, but we'll be back. We get a little more work done. Okay, we switched to our little Schrade hatchet. SEX2. Don't quote me. O is for orange, which O is in the number. Because Smith & Wesson big old one that we got. This just too heavy to do this kind of work with. This thing's like trying to swing a crowbar. So get the idea. So we can take the knife and go around again. You can even use this. This is not razor sharp now. This is just for kindling with. You can even do that if it's sharp enough. See? Get your little. So just giving you the idea. We don't want to bore you with the whole watching minutes after minute, you know. There, you get the idea. And then we'll start going this way. This way we get carried away. We're going to make it a lot smaller. See, we're going to make it a lot smaller. So hang in there. We'll get there. Might be a boring one this week. I just couldn't think of anything else to do. Running out of ideas. We need some more projects. We did go back to the knife. It's starting to cut a little better. I think maybe it was the outer layer of the bark was kind of nasty. So we thought we'd show you. You can do it either way. You can use your big knife, or like I said, you can take your hatchet. And I am right. That is the SCX2. The 0, the O means orange. So you can do it either way. We're going back and forth. So there you go. Let's talk more work. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, we've been using this because we did put an edge on this. We honed it, sharpened it. We started out with a file, then we took one of our diamond things we use on our Smith knife sharpener, and just our hand, they have a rod on it. We just kind of polished it, you know, with the diamond ones. So it's sharp when I got it. Kind of making it square, 4 sides. Then get done that, and take these off, which makes 8 sides. So you're slowly making it round. So this is gonna be a nice long, kind of long, small one for small stuff. I need something a little better swing and not real heavy. So I want to do some small chopping with knives and stuff on wood. So I need something that's got a good reach to it and a good swing to it. When I get a product or something wrong with it, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell everybody, one of my screws fell out down here, and I found it laying on the floor here. I heard it go tink. These screw against each other, because if you screw one in, go over tight the other one, you'll feel them hit each other. So I got them super tight. So you're not going to squeeze the rubber down and ruin it. So if you get one of these, check these. They should have Loctite on them. But so you see what it is, Smith & Wesson Extraction Evasion. So you get one, check the screws, tighten them on either side, go over tighten the other side. You'll feel them jammed against each other. They'll stop. They won't go anymore. So okay, break time's over. Do some more chopping. Okay, we're done for now. We will take the wood brass to it, make it a little rounder, but we got it tapered down really small here for our hand. It gets bigger, kind of gets fatter in here and goes back narrow a little bit, but maybe when it's long, easy to use. There is more weight out there. If you balance it, it's going to kind of balance like right about here. Don't drop it on the floor. So it is pretty heavy. You can tell the handle's a lot lighter than the head of it. That's the whole idea. Get the weight at the end of it. Thanks for watching. Mulberry's not the greatest of wood, but it's going to be used for lightweight stuff. See, that's where I saw it. It's yellow. It will turn dark as it ages. So there you go. We'll give you a before and after picture though of when we take the wood rasp to it, because we made this out in the wild. We took it home. We were going to finish it off with a wood rasp or something if it was a good one. But the whole idea is to make it when you're out at the campsite if you needed it. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.